So, if you want to know why there's companies I have to boycott now because they're trying to guilt trip me just because I'm white, stay tuned. I tell all. And who knows, maybe I'll get to re-dye my hair soon. Stay tuned. Let's talk. Hi, Leather Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. And you know this is my tabby boy. Well, some good news. Where I live, they are going to be opening up beauty salons, I believe, on Monday. And so that means the beauty supply stores are going to be open. I believe they're open starting, maybe they've been open today, I don't know. So what that means is I'm going to be able to get the rest of the stuff I need to re-dye my hair. And I've been waiting partly because I couldn't see myself doing it when so many people weren't able to get their stuff done. And also because with this virus going around, and it seems to me that whenever they start opening up businesses and things, then the virus spikes, and I am a little bit reluctant to go get all dolled up and stuff like normal, only to not be able to go places. I know that I should look good for video and stuff, and I'm not saying that that's not important, because that is, but it's sort of like going out and getting a whole bunch of fancy clothes when you don't have any place to wear them. And what I understand are the kinds of businesses that are opening and the time frame for them, the things that I would be most interested in doing, like going out dancing, I don't think that's going to happen at all for the summer. And there's just part of it is my heart's not really in it if I can't go out anywhere where I can't get within 6 feet of people. My whole point of going out places is the hope that I might be able to make friends or whatever. And if it's too safe to get close enough to people to meet strangers or anything, it's so depressing. This COVID-19 stuff is really, and I'm sure it's as stressful for you guys as it is for me, and plus I've been having a raging toothache for the past 3 days, and I'm a little bit reluctant to use up my supply of the ibuprofens that are left over from the last time that I went to the ER for tooth pain, and they gave me pills because they do not have dentists staffing my closest hospital. Even though I have insurance, I have health insurance, but it's not worth the paper it's printed on, because I can't find a dentist and I can't find a doctor. I do have a kitty that I love very much, and I don't know what I'd do without my kitty. But I don't understand how hard it can be. Why my insurance company does not have a database of hospitals that have dentists. That would solve all my problems. I shouldn't have to travel out of state just to get health care. It's ridiculous. It really is. So I don't know whether I'm going to go to the beauty supply and try to get the stuff that I have. Oh, and I have another issue. And I didn't want to have to bring this up, but I feel I have no choice. If you guys are watching the news at all, and you're aware that one after another these companies keep on trying to prove how woke they are by saying that they think that we should donate money to these different causes. And a lot of times these companies say, oh, donate money to Black Lives Matter. And don't you realize that Black Lives Matter, if you donate to Black Lives Matter, you're pretty much just donating to the Democrat Party. And if you're not so inclined, why would you want to give your money to somebody that you wouldn't vote for? And one of the head people with the L'Oreal big giant makeup conglomerate, they basically made a series of posts berating white people and basically saying that we white people are responsible for so many things that we are not responsible for. Hey, I don't want your paw in my mouth. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to people. Stop that, Tabby boy. So when I finally do go to the beauty supply place, I'm going to have to find replacements for all the L'Oreal products that I have been using. I am not going to sink one red cent more into that company if they are trying to berate me. I cannot control the color of my skin. I should not have to feel bad for the virtue of the race that I was born into. And to have executives of a big multinational company try to guilt trip me into feeling ashamed for the accident of the race of my birth, then to feel bad about it. I'm not giving L'Oreal one more penny of my hard-earned money. I encourage you watching me to do your own research and find out just who it is from L'Oreal that made those statements. And if you are not as offended as I am, you aren't paying attention. So I'm going to have to find a new bleach powder. I'm going to, and hopefully I won't have to spend more money just to avoid that company. But any companies that try to make me feel bad for the accident of my having been born white, any companies that try to get me to donate to organizations which basically do not support me, or any organizations that any companies that want me to donate to causes that I'm opposed to, or that contraindicate my own politics. There must be a whole lot of companies that want to lose a lot of people's business, but I think this race to prove how woke you are, they're probably doing it because they feel pressure they're afraid that they're going to lose business. Meanwhile, acting this way, they are guaranteed to lose business. I'm not going to support companies that don't respect me. I'm not going to support companies, and I'm not going to continue to promote them on my channel if I feel that they're companies that hate me. If the fact that I am a white person is that offensive, well, then, and companies don't want my business, I will not give them my business. That is why I've been going out of my way to showcase the stuff I already have and not promote new stuff. I really hope that I don't find out more things about other companies that I love that I'm going to have to just buy from whole different brands now. If that means searching for European brands or going back to wish.com and finding these smaller Asian companies that at least are not getting into this woke fray. Right? It's not right. Oh, you're so pretty. This is my baby cat. I love my baby cat so much. It's rare time of quiet, maybe because I just called the cops a half hour ago. You know, I hope you don't live someplace where people decide to use your bedroom window as their backyard, blasting loud music, throwing beer cans around, yelling and screaming, dealing drugs. I hope that's not your life. If I could get the hell out of here, believe me, I would. You know, but who knows? Maybe I'll be doing my hair soon. And if I do, I'll do it on camera. But if I don't tell you the company, it's because I don't want to promote them. You know, having a channel gives you a right to promote and advocate for what you believe in. And, right? I believe in you. I believe in my tabby boy. Oh, isn't he beautiful? Isn't my tabby boy beautiful? Yes, I'm going to put you down and show you somebody else. Look. Oh, see, I got two cats here. It's a rare moment that they didn't leave. You're so pretty. Cassie, girl, oh, so pretty. So, yeah, I can't give you an actual time frame on this. Maybe a week or two. And an interesting thing, New Jersey Transit, they're still not taking money in the buses. I still haven't been on a bus since this whole pandemic went down. But if it's still true that you can't use money, but you have to just show a ticket and they don't get close enough to it to see a ticket, so it can be from years ago and they wouldn't even know it. I found some bus tickets that my father left behind that are so faded that you cannot even see what the destination is. But what I'll do is I'll just have one in hand and I will use the bus to go to my beauty supply. And usually for the past couple of years, I've been actually walking there and back to save money. But if I can get a free ride and maybe do some filming from the bus, I'll do that because I think it would show some interesting things to you and some scenes that are not my crappy town, but are other places that are more affluent and more peaceful and don't have the civil unrest and don't have all the obnoxious things that are outside my window. Let's keep our fingers crossed. For all I know, again, I may have to travel out of state just to try to find a hospital that has a dental surgeon in it. I do have the kind of health insurance that does cover out of state care. And of course, I'm still worried about travel and COVID-19. I sure can't afford to get my mother exposed. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one around here that actually tries to follow the social distancing and tries to keep away from people. And every time I think, is this even real? Then I get reassured by my friends who actually do work in the healthcare field that have seen more body bags than they can count, and they've seen refrigerator trucks, and they've had to go to the morgue and stuff, and they assure me that this COVID-19 is a very real thing. And if I can stay away from people enough that I don't get accidentally hugged by crack whores, and that was, and I mean, I didn't dislike that individual, but still, you would think that people would love and respect themselves enough to keep safe. But then again, if you're doing that sort of thing, I guess there's no way to crack whore safely. I don't know. Anyway, I know this is a weird video, but this is where my head's at, and now that I can hear somebody blasting rap music, I guess I'm going to have to call the cops again because it's 2 o'clock in the morning and civilized people shouldn't have to deal with this crap. So if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, I'd love to have you subscribe. I'd like to take you on my adventures. If you do subscribe, hit the bell so it looks like it's ringing, that way you won't miss anything. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.